If your short film script is thick as hell, you've already failed. Most beginners think that writing a movie means writing dialogue. Newsflash, it doesn't. That's a play. If your characters are sitting in a coffee shop explaining how sad they are, you aren't making a film. You're making a podcast with the lens cap off. I'm Gareth Wenzel. I've been a film and media production professor for over a decade, and I grade hundreds of these radio plays every semester. The difference between the students who get A's and the students who get ignored isn't talent, it's visual economy. In this video, I'm going to teach you the engine that drives every great story: the goal, the flaw, and the truth. And then I'm going to show you how to map that story using my SCORE framework to write a script that hits hard without saying a word. Let's diagnose the problem, shall we? You aren't writing bad dialogue because you're a bad writer. You're writing bad dialogue because you are procedurally confused. You're trying to cram a feature film brain into a short film container. A feature film is a novel. It has time for subplots, side characters, and slow conversations. A short film is a joke from that feature film. And I don't mean that it's funny, I mean it has the structure of a joke. Setup, punchline, get out. You don't have time for a preamble. You need visual economy. You need to communicate the engine of the story using images, not speeches. Now, before we get to the SCORE story structure, you need an engine. A story isn't just stuff happening. It's a mechanism. It relies on 3 pillars. If you miss one, your film stops moving. Pillar 1 is the goal. What does your character want? In a film, they may want to save the world or defeat the monster. It doesn't really matter as long as they want something. Without a goal, your character is lost, which means so is your audience. Pillar 2 is the flaw. What is holding them back? This is the internal stuff, the fear, the arrogance, the fact that they refuse to ask for help. In screenwriting, we call this the ghost from their past. Pillar 3 is the truth. This is what they learn. It's the moral of the story. The story is simply the journey of the character struggling with their flaw to achieve their goal until they discover the truth. That's it. It's not magic, it's mechanics. Now let's see how we actually construct that story using SCORE. S is for setup. In a short film, you have about 20 seconds to establish the goal and the flaw, but you can't say it. You have to show it. You don't have time for a narrator to say, "in a world where." If your character's flaw is that they are messy, don't tell me. Show the dirty dishes piled up. If their flaw is loneliness, show them eating dinner with a cat. Think of the setup in the animated film WALL-E. No dialogue. It's just a robot compacting trash. We know that his goal is to clean up, and that his flaw, which is that he's obsolete, and we know all of that through purely procedure. It's a great example of a filmmaker showing us the goal and the flaw without telling us anything through dialogue. C is for conflict. The character takes action towards the goal and meets resistance. But here is the rule for short films. You have to keep the conflict physical. Internal conflict is really hard to film. Physical conflict is easy. The door is locked, the car won't start, the bomb is ticking. The world essentially pushes back. O is for overdrive. This is where your pacing needs to wake up. The character doubles down on their flaw. If the door is locked in the conflict phase, they jiggle the handle. In overdrive, they try to kick the frickin' door down. They stop thinking and they start panicking. R is for reversal. The twist, the all is lost moment. This is the visual punchline I've talked about before. The door finally opens, but there's a brick wall behind it. The character creates a moment where their flaw finally fails them, and they have to face the truth. And please, for the sake of my sanity, do not make the twist it was all a dream. If you end your film with a character waking up in bed, I will personally come down to your house and delete your frickin' project files. Don't do it. E is for enlightenment, the new normal. Show us that the character has accepted the truth. You don't need a monologue, just show them walking differently, or show them throwing away the object they were obsessed with at the start. Visual proof of change. That's all you need. Now, let's look at a practical example. Let's say we're making a 2-minute horror film. Because it wouldn't be a class with Gareth without a horror example. For those who don't know, it's my favorite genre. So in the setup, a girl is studying late at night. Her goal is to finish the essay. Her flaw is that she ignores her surroundings, perhaps with noise-cancelling headphones on. The visuals we see are energy drinks, a dark room, blue light on her face. The conflict happens when the power goes out. It's pitch black. She uses her phone light. It flickers. Overdrive is when she hears a noise. She tries to call for help, but there's no signal. The noise gets louder. She doubles down on her floor. She tries to hide instead of run. She runs to lock the bedroom door. Reversal is when she locks the door, she feels safe, she turns around, and then she frickin' realizes that the monster's already in the room with her. Her flaw is exposed again. Ignoring her surroundings. And now she's trapped. And I know what you're thinking. Why don't these characters ever just grab their keys and leave? We wouldn't have a story then, would we? Enlightenment is when the phone drops. We cut to black. Maybe there's some sound indicating that she's being eaten alive. In horror, the truth is usually that you are not safe and that you die. She should have just run out the frickin' front door. So, did I need dialogue for that? Did I need her to say, "Oh no, the lights went out, I'm scared"? No, we saw it, we felt it. That is what writing a short film is all about. That's visual economy. So here's your homework. I want you to write a 2-minute script. But here's the constraint. 0 dialogue. You're not allowed to write a single spoken word. Nada, nothing. Identify your character's goal and flaw, and then find a way to show them to us. Maybe they burn a photograph. Maybe they stare at an empty chair. Just force yourself to stop being a writer and start being a filmmaker. Come back next week when we apply the same engine to documentaries. I'll link that video here if it's already live. I'm Gareth Wenzel, that media prof. Go write something silent, and I'll see you in the next one.